Okay, that's not gonna work over here, is it? That'll work at least. Don't have either way to deal with these. Now that's a gold one, but it's too late on that. I need to change that to pink, but it's silver already. Ah, this sucks. I hate this. This is actually horrible. Oh my god. Yeah, this is like a garbage minigame. What the fuck, Danganronpa this? I genuinely think this is horrendous. Maybe I can save it? Maybe? I'll flip that pink. That flipped. No, that didn't work. Damn it. Can I just click on the inner tube now? Jesus.
I see it.
For some reason, I thought I had to clear the whole board. God, I don't like that one.
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows. And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along. The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported two people. The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway. And used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym.
Wouldn't that have violated the
Once
rule
through the
of someone
gym
being
window,
in the gym?
The culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. That way would be more stable, and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules? It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
The culprit.
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Oh, shit!
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
Oh dear. Thanks.
His foot! Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
Uh-oh! Daddy's mad at you now!
Huh?
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes.
What a nice guy Monodam is.
I want us all to get along.
Monodam's right!
Monosuke, you better thank Monodam. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
He's gonna kill Monodam at the end of this trial,
was
isn't
just
he?
getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So culprit really used ropeway to move bodies?
It seems so.
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? That's some crazy-ass shit! But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
They didn't put it all away.
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway. Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side.
You wouldn't be able to get the inner tube back, but
Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
you could go in the pool at nighttime, I guess, huh? You just can't go swimming at nighttime.
I see! The rope was thrown from the window! That's why we found it there!
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
No swimming at night.
I believe that was an accident.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
No swimming at night.
That's it! Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
Correct.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Maybe.
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there. Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them.
Yeah.
Ha! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it?
You?
Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur!
Is it you?
No, actually. Save for that one mistake, this was the perfect crime.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. Well, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
Shut up. Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough.
It's Angie, I swear.
Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway. Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
Oh my.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
Suspecting the culprit's intelligence is crucial in solving the case. We're just one step away from the truth.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
But of course, it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
Yeah, satisfaction in death.
Who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event.
What?
But my sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
What? Kaito.
Okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Well, Shuichi? Do you already know
No.
who the culprit is?
I don't. It's probably Angie.
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again?
Was it Kaito?
Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
You believe in my detective skills?
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
Thanks. Would have had to been prepared in the gym well beforehand. Knowing that narrows the list of suspects. Who is the culprit? Is it you? Nope. Remember, everyone's allies. Do you think the person really made the mechanism in the gym?
Damn it!
Karumi?
It has to be you! There's one more thing I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
Me?
What? Kirumi?
Oh, so Kirumi is the culprit!
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony first.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me. If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision? I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
Okay. Insect meet and greet Maki alone, alibis for yesterday.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
I don't
The
get
crime
it.
was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
True.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
What?
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body.
Uh-huh.
She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
I have a dog punching a door again. To force Kurumi to implicate herself, my logic has to be airtight. There's a whole inner story somewhere, I just have to stay calm and find it. Okay, well, Maki alone. She stayed in her dorm room only during nighttime. Don't know if that's useful. Alibis for yesterday. 8 o'clock, 8:55, 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock. Shuichi, Kia, Tsumugi, and Tenko were forced together in the lab. She was in the gym alone for around 5 minutes. I guess we'll try this one.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
No, I guess not. True, I have no alibi for nighttime. The others do not have alibis either.
Oh no!
Okay. What are my other bullets?
course, am
Insect
not the
meet and
culprit.
greet. And before Shuichi and... Oh, is that... Everyone's alibis. The other one there. Alibis for yesterday. This is the same piece of evidence. Effectively. So after 11 p.m. This is like effectively the same piece of evidence, in my opinion.
And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
Okay, so it's not that.
I was...
Okay.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed... No alibi, do you?
Alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do
No,
you
you
think
don't.
we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Okay, maybe not.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
There's a whole inner story somewhere, I just have to stay calm and find it.
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
Like, I still heavily disagree. This should work, but it's not it.
Damn it!
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime.
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Apparently that was it. What?
Wrong!
Okay. I think I got lucky on that one.
No. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi. Well, the preparations in the gym. in
Because
any
of the
case.
5 minutes she was alone.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
Like tying the rope to the gym windows and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation. That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the
Makes
gym
sense to
before
me.
nighttime.
But Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up. Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
Yep.
This is my selfless devotion.
Oh boy.
While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism.
Time to sword fight? I don't want to fight the ultimate maid in a sword fight. That seems horrifying. Marked window frame, black piece of fabric, tennis net cable, ab life
If it
yesterday.
was solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. The crux of your argument is not but a guess. You
What?
continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided. When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
No?
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
The inner tube.
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened. In other words, it is just a guess. And then you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is nothing more than deception.
Ow, I'm gonna get pushed back.
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
I'll cut through your words!
There we go.
I have evidence. The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
Yep.
Were those scratches from when the rope was tied to the window frame?
Makes sense.
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage.
But being used in a
The
pulley
rope that
system
was
would.
tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly. The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
Kokichi.
Kirumi quiet cause that's what happened?
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone!
What? For everyone.
I have a duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
What? Where is this coming from? Her response seems genuine. What does she mean by everyone? She's doing this for all our sakes? Is Kirumi innocent? No, I'm wrong again.
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about?
Kaido.
I've just got a weird feeling about this. When you said everyone, it felt like you weren't talking about us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here?
Those who died?
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
Huh? The motive video?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Is that true?
Yeah.
I am so sorry for making such a mess. Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
She's not going down without a fight, is she?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about?
It is all of you, of course.
Really? Do you swear to a
Yes, really. So please believe me. I am not the culprit. I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede. She wished for all of us to escape together. I want to fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid. I wish to serve everyone. So please believe me. You have to!
Kirumi!
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else.
Who else could it be?
Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
How rude.
Gota just can't believe Kirumi would kill Ryuma.
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well. She really is like a mom.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
You really are screwed up.
A little bit.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit. You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct? But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof. It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis. They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
When you put it that way, it does seem possible. We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
Yeah, maybe we should think it over one more time.
I made a promise. As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth. I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
They're scared. They're scared that they have to accuse one of their friends of murder. It's up to me. I have to do it. I'll use my detective work to prove it.
So you still believe I am the culprit? But there is no evidence to indicate that I am—
No, there is.
But is it a scrap of black fabric? I thought that was from Ryoma's outfit, but what if it's from Kirumi's?
I realized it when we determined that the ropeway was used to move
What
the
if
body.
that scrap of fabric is from Kirumi?
If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift ropeway, then the final clue falls into place.
Of course, it wouldn't be
The
Ryoma's.
final
He hadn't
clue?
been attacked by piranhas yet. It'd be...
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
Shuichi, won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit? Don't you want to protect everyone?
I'm doing this
You are
because I want to
quite
protect
manipulative, aren't you?
Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Your words aren't going to convince me now. Not when I know the truth.
All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others. I can't bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat. You can't save anyone!
No more doubts. I'm confident I'm right. I'm going to present everyone the evidence that proves she's guilty. The black piece of fabric.
This is it! The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty.
I thought it was maybe from
It's been
Ryoma's, but
bothering me for a
it's
while. I
Kirumi's.
couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain. It's an important piece of the puzzle, because like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Huh? Why not?
Couldn't get out of the pool.
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym. But how would you control it? If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off. To prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed. For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
Her glove. So they got shredded.
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
Kirumi, why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
What truth?
You
That
killed my
black
best
cloth is
friend.
just trash. You can't prove I'm the
My
culprit.
best
with just
buddy
that.
Ryoma.
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
Finding out how that black fabric fits into this is the key to everything. I'll make it all clear now. Damn, she got a fucking
You
broom.
are incorrect. What is this truth?
What?
That is just your empty deduction. You
There we go, that's
continue to
better.
confuse everyone. You are incorrect.
What?
What
I was
is
holding
this
it.
Truth? That is just
Okay.
your empty deduction.
I never said I was good at rhythm games.
In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die.
Yeah, I'm not
In
very
this
good at rhythm
class
games.
Trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die.
I'm doing
In
very
this
poorly
class
here.
Trial, everyone's life is at stake.
Alright, we took away her broom and
I
dustpan.
understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit.
Ah!
You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. We only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation.
Definitely should have used this sooner.
Protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit.
Okay, final blow.
What does that piece of trash prove?
Kirumi's gloves.
It ends here!
Jesus, we didn't have to fucking... That's a little harsh.
The piece of fabric came from Kirumi's black glove.
Kirumi's glove?
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't barehanded.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction and
It fell into pool?
Yep.
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm?
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now. We can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Let's do it.
Well, Kirumi? Will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Kirumi, what's wrong?
In the end, I'm just like them. I'm scared of revealing the truth. Because it means that someone has to be sacrificed, but Kaede was scared too. She didn't let that stop her. She thought things through to the end. I faced the truth and doubted it, and kept thinking and kept going. This is where it led me, and I won't turn away from it.
I will show you the truth.
Time to make a comic. Okay. The evidence made of metal that piranhas didn't eat would be handcuffs, so we don't have yet. Okay. What was used as the partition in the piranha tank? Okay, I don't have that either. The thin and long item the culprit took from the gym. We're in the gym with the rope tied. Okay, I have this one. What was taken from the pool? Rubber inner tube. What was used to transport the body on the ropeway? Hitting the brakes was tougher than expected, so we've got the friction on the glove. Where was the body carried to? We might not have that one yet. Okay, the evidence made of piranha metal the piranhas didn't need. Do we have just the handcuffs themselves yet? Nope. Okay, this was used as the partition. The thin and long item the culprit took from the gym. Rope. Where the gym with the rope tied. Both used to transport the body. And we're done. Oh, shoot, nope, got the handcuffs still. Alright. I will not forgive you for killing Ryoma.
This is the truth of the case!
I quite liked him.
The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act. When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body. And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing. That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick. The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process. In truth, the crime began last night around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone. It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank. They used it as a partition to force the piranhas.
We can do if a piranha like jumps out and latches onto your arm or something.
Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym and used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window. Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame. The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool. These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan. At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab.
Yeah, I don't get why he'd agree to that.
All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder. First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind. Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists. And shoved his head into the sink filled with water.
Had to keep your gloves dry there, apparently.
From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed.
My poor friend.
The struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed. Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun. They removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool. And then, at the pool, they returned to the lab after picking up one last thing.
The inner tube.
The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope. They pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope.
Kurumi's lucky I don't have a single try on terrible puzzles.
With another length of rope tied to the inner tube, they hung the inner tube on the rope. That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body.
Yep.
An impressive premeditated murder. But the culprit made two crucial mistakes.
Their glove and the inner tube.
The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym. With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down. That would have caused significant rope burn had the culprit not been wearing gloves. But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool. Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separate, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body.
Insane. You're a terrible person, Kurumi, just
After
for the record.
that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube, but that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool. Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence, the fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime. And that's the whole story.
His eyelashes under his
Am I
eyes.
wrong, Kirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid?
Kirumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi.
Oh yeah?
My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive.
Wait, did someone tell you to kill him then?
But to end like this...
Does that mean you admit it?
Kirumi.
Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
Did someone tell you to kill him?
This case was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
But we don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
That is right. No need to worry.
Oh, Monodam, you're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
I have a bad feeling Monodam's gonna die.
All right, let's go! The heart.
I'm gonna feel worse about Monodam dying than I am about Kirumi.
And the spotless finally face off. It's voting time!
I'm gonna feel worse about Monodam getting killed than I am about Kirumi. Unless someone ordered you to do this, in which case that's unfortunate. But goodbye. Thanks for the cheese, I guess?
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
Dog in the background again. Of course. Oh, she voted for me, huh?
Who'll be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
I mean, what do you think? Goodbye. How do we do? Pretty bad, probably. Ooh. I still got an A. Despite this, horrendous performance.
Oh my!
You all voted correctly. What an unexpected and unpredictable outcome. The blackened who killed Ryoma Hoshi is Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
Ah!
Bravo, bravo.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness we managed to get through the class trial again.
You gotta be kidding
There's
me!
nothing good about this at all. Why? Why did it have to be Kirumi?
Yeah.
Truly, this result was unexpected.
Wait!
How can you be so calm about it?
No
Gonta no can believe it. Kirumi was so helpful for everyone. Same Kirumi is also culprit?
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, how long have you been lying to us?
The truth is
Is that why you took such good care of us, so you could deceive everyone?
Huh?
You mean she's not my mom?
Hey!
She was never your fucking mom.
Damn it.
Kirumi, tell me, why? You were always thinking about everyone around you. How could you kill someone? Human beings have always been selfish, self-centered creatures. That's why I hate humans. They burn down the forest we call home. They pollute the rivers we drink from. I'll never forgive humans.
no way!
But is that really a reason to destroy them? Some humans are really nice.
Shut up!
Enough of the commentary already.
Say,
Well, Kirumi, were your feelings toward us simply another falsehood?
How?
It can't be. Say it ain't so. That was just another lie, too.
No.
I don't think so. I still believe Kirumi cares about us.
What?
And how would you know? I can't say for certain, but I can sense that this trial has been agonizing for her. You can't say for certain, That is what a detective would say. Kirumi, are you upset? Because of the people important to you? You mean like from the motive video? So Kirumi watched hers after all. Earlier, Kirumi mentioned that she'd accepted a request. Perhaps that request came from someone important in her motive video.
What's wrong?
You have nothing to say for yourself?
I do not agree.
I'm just lost. If I tell you why I did it, you will regret what you've just done. Regret?
Damn.
Spit it out already, otherwise we can't accept this outcome.
Please!
Kirumi, tell us. I care about you a lot, and I know the others care about you too. So please.
Understood.
Very well then. You are also desperate to know.
I shall take that request.
I will consider this a final request and tell you everything.
Well, you know.
No more lies then. You better just tell us the truth, please and thank you.
Yes,
I understand.
that is correct.
Your reasoning was exactly right. The reason I murdered Ryoma was because of what I saw in my motive video. As I thought, you did indeed watch your video. Does that mean someone broke the agreement and traded you your motive video? Alright, fess up, which one of you did it? Close your eyes and raise your hand if it was you.
What are you saying?
Why would the one raising their hand need to close their eyes?
May I?
That won't be necessary. I did not trade my motive video with anyone. If you didn't trade with anyone, how'd you see your motive video?
Hey!
Perhaps Kurumi received her own motive video. Huh? You mean she's had her own motive video from the start?
Yes.
Correct. No one had my motive video but me, the video's intended recipient. I have no idea why.
The fuck's going
That's not possible. Monokuma, what the hell's going on?
Huh?
You know, I meant to bring this up earlier because it's been bugging me for a while. All this talk about videos being switched, what does that mean exactly? Don't play dumb. You're the one who switched up all the motive videos.
No.
No, I didn't.
Oh!
Was I not supposed to ask that? Did you cub screw up again? Huh? Not supposed to.
Dumbass!
It's all Monophanie's fault. She passed him out without checking the names. But I didn't know. Monotaro should have checked the names too. Wait a minute. I don't even remember passing out any videos. It was my fault.
Yeah?
What?
I'm sorry.
I apologize. I should have been more careful.
No.
Mono, damn, it's not your fault.
Okay.
It's all our fault. I'm sorry too.
Yeah?
It seems I misunderstood.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that the plan all along was to redistribute the videos.
Daddy!
Hey.
It's not your fault at all, kids. It's my fault for forgetting.
Father!
Hey,
Thank goodness.
What?
What the hell is this mushy feel-good crap?
You
You're all
stupid.
idiots. I'm through getting along with you dummy bears.
Well now.
I'm sorry to cause so much trouble. Please continue your boring conversation.
I see.
The Mono Cubs merely distributed the motive videos at random. Receiving my own video was nothing more than bad luck.
Oh, I see.
So you just watched it without knowing why it was given to you?
Hey!
What was in your video?
What's wrong?
Well, you promised to tell us everything.
Yes.
I will tell you the truth in its entirety, but I doubt that everyone will believe it.
So,
If that's the case, why don't we all watch the motive video together?
That's right.
That would be much better. Let's hurry before Daddy gets bored again. How thorough of you. Yet I suppose it is better this way. Perhaps the truth will be easier to believe if you witness it with your own eyes. After Kurumi had spoken, the Monokos began playing the video. Kirumi Tojo's motive video.
all right! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado, Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. With clients in politics and finance, this elite maid is renowned for completing any request. One fateful day, she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients, the Prime Minister.
What?
The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance. He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country. He asked Kirumi to make this country great again and transferred all his authority to her.
Donald Trump is the Prime Minister?
No one suspected that the Prime Minister's new secretary was secretly running the country. And over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister.
Jesus.
Only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom. Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her capable shoulders. But Kirumi is up to the task, for she only accepts requests that only she can fulfill. She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life. Oh, and while we're on the subject of those important people, an unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple.
All the citizens of Japan?
What event, you ask? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
Huh? It can't be.
What?
What the hell? The Prime Minister?
Yes.
Everything you just saw is true, though I only remembered it upon watching that video. Remembered?
Wait!
Please, hold on. That video is true?
What is this?
That's ridiculous. There's no way Kirumi is really the Prime
I
Minister.
do not agree.
No, it's the truth. I am Kirumi the Hojo, the ultimate maid, and the most important people to me
This is my selfless
are the citizens
devotion.
of this country.
I was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation. I swore to serve and help all its citizens. As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past, but he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis. I fully accepted this request.
What was the crisis?
As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
The ultimate hunt, maybe?
What did I do?
You're literally confusing the shit out of me, because this makes no sense and I gotta take a dump.
I see.
So Kirumi was the real Prime Minister running the country behind the scenes.
Huh?
How can you seriously believe that a high schooler could be Prime Minister?
You really don't.
I don't think it's odd that an ultimate level talent could be that powerful. I mean, Keyboy's talent lets him pretend to be human, even though he's a heartless robot.
How rude!
I am not pretending, I'm still learning.
I see.
Well, good luck, I guess.
Incredible.
I was aware of Kirumi's impressive talents, but Prime Minister? But Kirumi really is Prime Minister? She'll burden of country's future. Well, now she's dead, so.
Actually,
The motive video aside, Kirumi doesn't seem like she'd lie about something like that.
yoo-hoo!
Hey, I get that Kirumi is really important, but what was the unprecedented crisis?
I do not know.
The ultimate hunt? Maybe. Why can't I remember? With our memories lost.
That's...
Isn't this just like the ultimate hunt?
That is correct.
Perhaps it is connected to the ultimate hunt.
Huh?
The ultimate hunt is connected to this unprecedented crisis facing the nation. If that's true, how are they connected? What is this ultimate hunt anyway?
I do not know.
I do not know what is happening to the nation while I am here, inside the end wall. That is why I needed to know. I needed to know that the most important people in my life were safe.
This is my selfless
I am
devotion.
duty and honor bound to protect every citizen of this nation.
My apologies.
That is why I needed to escape.
If so...
Oh, you weighed our lives against the lives of everyone else in the nation.
But
If those are the options, of course you'd pick everyone outside, right? There's just too many lives at stake out there. And we just stopped Kirumi from doing that because we selfishly wanted to live.
I don't like
What should we do? Did we just make a terrible mistake? Shut up, Kokichi. If everyone outside dies because Kurumi's dead,
Why?
doesn't that mean we pretty much destroyed the country? What do we do?
wait!
What's Monokuma planning to do with the rest of humanity? You know how many people live in this country? Like 100 million easily.
Always messing around.
No matter how powerful the mastermind is, there's no way they could really.
Bears do not lie.
Bears do not lie.
Hey,
I'm the ruler of this world. Nothing is beyond my power.
Huh?
Nothing's beyond your power. What kind of arrogant, ridiculous...
100%.
That is 100% a lie. It is impossible that he could bring disaster to a country. Well, he's done it before.
What are you trying to pull?
What's so funny?
Cuz!
You guys act like you can't believe it, but you're all terrified anyway.
Shing!
If you can't believe it, then you're terrified for no reason. Why do humans lie? Why are humans the only animal that tells lies?
Shut up!
Cut it out, this is serious!
Oh?
How long are you gonna keep talking about Kirumi?
Dang it!
Let's talk about Ryoma. It would be a shame to completely neglect him.
Oh, I see.
That's right, we know your motive to kill, but why'd you kill Ryoma specifically?
That
He was easy to kill.
Huh?
Easy to kill.
Weird!
Ryoma not that weak. When he used the Shukuchi method, even Gonta no could kill.
is. I do not agree.
His physical strength was irrelevant when he did not have a reason to live.
Do you agree?
Without that, he became the weakest among us.
Huh?
I took advantage of his weakness and killed him. What do you mean?
That is.
I told him I had urgent matters to discuss and to meet me in the research lab on the 3rd floor. There I revealed my motive video, and afterward I told him.
That is correct.
I'm responsible for the life of every citizen of this nation, so I must escape this place. He then responded.
Got it.
So, you got a reason to survive. That's the complete opposite of me. That's good.
If
you've got something to live for, it means your life has value. After he said that, he told me he would clean up the tennis balls lying around.
And then,
He
he turned his back toward me. At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew. He forfeited his life right then and there. That is correct.
That is when I decided I must sacrifice his life for my nation and my people.
Then...
Ryoma knew he was gonna be killed.
But...
Wait a minute, it's Maki's fault that Ryoma decided he didn't want to live anymore.
What? Because...
Ryoma only gave up on life after you showed him his motive video. Well, since you didn't watch his motive video, I guess you had no way of knowing.
What are you talking about?
What's your point?
Wait!
You're talking as if Ryoma saw that motive video. Didn't you just say he only checked the name and didn't watch the video? Did I say that?
Huh?
What are you getting at?
Well, you know...
I probably shouldn't say anything, but someone has to step up and speak for poor Ryoma.
I told you.
What's your point? That he gave up on life because I showed him his motive video? I'll get to that in a sec, but why do you think Ryoma wanted to see his motive video? Because he was looking for a reason to live. Isn't that right, Maki?
Why?
How do you know that?
What?
Swap motive videos. Didn't we agree not to show them to each other?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Because once you watch them, you got a motive to kill.
But...
if it shows someone important to me, I'd really like to see that.
Hey.
Any idea who will be in the video?
No.
I don't. That's why I want to see it. Once I know I've got someone important to me, I'll have a reason to live.
Jeez.
If I've got a reason to live, then I've got a reason to escape here with you guys.
In other words...
that video might just give me a motive to live.
Please.
So please.
That's true.
You're right. He was looking for a reason to live.
Well, you know...
Which means you shouldn't have shown him his motive video in the first place.
Hey!
What do you mean? What did his video show?
Ah...
Nothing. His motive was empty.
Huh?
Empty.
Okie dokie!
Oh, we're up next. Let's give it a watch, shall we? Ryoma Hoshi's motive video.
All right! Back by who's the most important... This message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to you.
Oh, no.
I'm so sorry. Really, I am. You have my deepest sympathies. Sorry. Sorry. Sorry.
No one? No one was important to him?
Always messing around.
That's what he was shown. If he saw something like that, he had none to care for and none who cared for him. He found no motive to live. Because of that, he chose to let Kirumi claim his life.
I see.
That's why. He must have just watched that video before I summoned him to meet with me.
It can't
He
be!
just gave up then?
Damn!
To hell with that! That damn moron!
But...
It's bad to have no reason to live, but it's also bad to have too many reasons to live.
Because...
That's why you did such a terrible thing, right, Kirumi? For too many reasons.
Yes.
You are free to judge me for killing Rema. I am, for the record. I would bear the burden of being seen as evil for the sake of my nation and its people.
For everyone.
That is what it means to serve with selfless devotion. That's why I needed to survive. Sacrificing you all meant saving the lives of men, women, children, and the elderly.
My apologies.
I wanted to live. Kirumi. Monokuma, going to have question.
You need something?
Oh, what is it?
Hey!
Can Gonta be blackened instead of Kirumi?
Huh? Gonta...
Not smart boy, but even Gonta understand what everyone's saying. Kirumi should live, not Gonta. World needs her. I was thinking the same thing. I don't want to die, but Kirumi's life is way more valuable than mine. Kirumi's got the lives of hundreds of millions of people on her shoulders, right?
Unfortunately...
Logically, Kirumi's survival would result in fewer casualties than our collective survival would.
Jeez.
Maybe it would have been better if we'd gotten the culprit wrong.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Oh, man.
If Kirumi survives, then the nation's future will be secure. Then what was the point of me doing all this? Why did I reveal the truth? What have I done? Nah, fuck off. I shouldn't...
Shuichi!
What kind of faith is that, Shuichi? If you're my sidekick, then suck it up.
Huh? Hey!
That goes for all of you. To hell with all this value of life shit.
Alright!
Life's not just something. You can't trade it or put a price on it. Kaido.
Listen up.
And your life doesn't just belong to you. It's for your parents, your grandparents, your friends, even your neighbors.
I mean...
It's not something you can just decide to throw away on your own.
Don't worry about it.
So we didn't do the wrong thing. Life's purpose is to be lived. As long as you stay alive, anything's possible. You can even go to the stars.
Of course!
So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I want to live. I haven't even traveled to space yet. There's no way in hell I'm gonna die here.
Jeez.
The idiot's talking again.
But...
He's right. I mean, you're right too. He is an idiot, but he's right.
So divine!
He's a damned idiot. I don't know why, but idiots always fill me with inspiration.
Shut up!
I told you to stop calling me an idiot.
But...
Maybe his stupid speech is just what we needed to hear. Karumi certainly looked shaken by it.
Huh?
Shaken.
Because?
Do you really think someone as desperate to live as Karumi would give up so easily? Of course not. In fact, she probably still hasn't given up even now. She was hoping that learning the truth would make one of us volunteer to die in her place.
Huh? But...
Monokuma would never allow a Blacken to escape punishment, so maybe she wanted everyone to rebel so she could use that as cover to escape on her own. How about it, Kirumi? Am I close? You are the most detestable cretin I have ever met. You knew exactly what I would attempt, yet allowed me to explain anyway.
Huh?
What he just said was true?
You mean?
You try to trick Gonta? Try to trick everyone?
Really?
Oh, I'm not gonna say that word.
Cut it out.
Enough! She was just trying to stay alive in her own way. Nobody can blame her for that.
That is correct.
That's right, I must survive. Because I carry the weight of an entire nation on my shoulders. I would not have killed Ryoma if I was so easily deterred. This request will not be fulfilled until I've brought joy to every citizen of this nation.
You must live.
So no matter what, I cannot die. Fuck off. That is why I killed Ryoma. Even now, I refuse to give up.
Huh?
Kirumi.
I see.
You still refuse to give up, so what do you intend to do?
You must live.
I intend to live. I must survive no matter what it takes. If I must debase myself, so be it. I would drink filth and eat carrion to survive.
I will survive!
I will do anything to survive. She screamed and she started running. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was a completely undignified exit.
I have to escape! I won't die here!
Oh no. There's no way I'm letting you out of here. It was ugly and raw and feral. She just ran as fast as she could. I heard my voice call out. Run!
Damn it!
Run, Kirumi!
Please run!
Hurry!
Damn.
Hey,
Like I said, I'm not letting you leave.
Please!
Run!
I will live! I refuse to die in a hellhole like this!
now then, I've prepared a special punishment for Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
For my nation, for my people.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I will not die!
That is some really good voice acting. Like, extremely good voice acting. Notice to quit. Strand of agony? Yikes. Oh my god. Oh my god, he killed another one. Well, that was my second guess. Yeah, this again, huh?
Really?
Why, Monodam? Why did you kill Minosuke?
It's okay.
If you need to vomit, let it out. You will feel much better afterward. Monosuke, he was no different from Mono Kid. He was getting in the way of us getting along.
It's fine.
We don't need him.
Yeah?
Don't need him.
Let's get along.
We few remaining Mono Cubs must get along.
We are
No matter
all
what,
friends.
we must always get along. Not even Father can stop us from getting along.
I will not forget.
Not if he knows what is good for him.
Wonderful.
This academy belongs to us. The age of the Mono Cubs begins now. Okay. How dare you take that rebellious tone with me, young man?
That's
And yet this
nice.
angsty attitude of yours is just so cute.
You're
It's so cute how your little crew is shrunk by one member. Yep, shrunk. You're not getting any larger, you know.
They're so freaking cute.
All this cuteness makes me feel like I'm about to sneeze. What the fuck?
How horrible!
Did he blow up? Who you calling an ugly bitch?
Stop it!
It doesn't matter. Now's not the time for that. Kirumi.
I don't like
I can't take this anymore. Even Kirumi was killed so brutally. I don't want to do this anymore. You act like it. Am I gonna end up like that too?
I'll protect
I
you!
won't let that happen, Himiko. I'll protect you no matter what. I'll protect you no matter what. But I don't want to do this anymore either. Please just stop this killing game. I don't care if we stay strapped here forever.
Come on, come on!
Isn't that what Atua said?
Cause Atua
All
says
desire,
so.
even your desire to escape this place, can corrupt you beyond redemption. It's Monokuma who's corrupt. He's the one who distributed the motive videos.
I see, yes.
Those videos were more dangerous than we thought to have driven Kirumi that far.
That's true.
What worries me is as long as we're trapped here, we don't know what's true or false.
Okay.
That must be why Kirumi did not want to show the videos. She thought that if everyone felt the same murderous rage that she did, this killing game would be pure chaos. She wanted to stop it.
Hey,
If that's the case, then we really shouldn't show our videos to each other.
Of course!
That was our consensus from the beginning, not including you, of course.
However...
I had assumed Kokichi would try to show us our videos to get under our skin. That did not come to pass. What, I wonder, were his intentions? I'd never do anything like that. I'm still thinking about what Kirumi said. What Kirumi said. She remembered of him watching that video.
That's...
What she said earlier, correct?
Huh?
What about it? She said she remembered, and it didn't sound like a lie either.
I see.
Maybe that video had the properties of a flashback light if it made her remember.
What?
The properties of a flashback light.
Okay.
How could Kirumi remember something she never should have forgotten? Serving the entire nation seems too important for her to just forget. That's true. Does that mean we have motives to kill that we'll remember by watching our videos? If that's the case, maybe it's for the best that we don't watch the videos. As long as we don't see the videos, we won't know our motives.
Okay.
Now I'm convinced it's probably for the best. Those motive videos would just mess us up. It's better if we just believe in each other.
yeah.
It's best we not remember our motives for anyone's sake.
Oh dear.
Hearing you speak of everyone's sake is the least believable lie I've heard yet.
That's so mean.
How rude. I'm always doing stuff for everyone's sake.
It's a lie.
I'm sure you won't believe me when I say stuff like that, so I'll just keep lying. But maybe seeing Kurumi's final moments has made me change my views.
Because...
She tried to escape until the very end. Running away to live might not be a bad idea.
You're right.
Maybe facing the truth isn't enough.
That's right.
It's okay to run sometimes. You just gotta win in the end. That's all you gotta do. With that, the second class trial ended for us. A Pyrrhic victory. We'd still lost a friend. I don't care about Kurumi, to be honest. I am upset that my buddy Ryoma is dead. What is the end Kaido spoke of, and how do we reach it? I don't know. I still don't know. When we returned from the courtroom, the area was already blanketed in darkness.
For now,
We should rest. To me, that seems the most rational course of action.
You're right.
My brain's out of juice from going full throttle all day.
Why, you...
Like you even have a brain to use.
I won't forgive you!
This killing game's over. I won't allow it to go on.
It'll be okay.
As long as we listen to Atua, I'll be just fine.
What's wrong?
What's wrong, Gonta? Why are you staring up at the sky? It's just, even when all this bad stuff happens, stars are always so pretty.
But...
Stars here are different. Not the same ones Gonta used to. Different? Do you mean the position of the stars? Yeah, Gonta looking, but no can find star he remembers.
Why?
Why? Were we taken somewhere far away? Far away.
Hey, so...
Let's head back already. I'm wiped out.
Okay.
Hey!
Hold on, I have to tell you guys something.
Huh?
Like I said, I'm wiped out. Now, it won't take that long, so just listen to what I have to say.
What is it?
What is it that you have to say? Everyone seems to be treating me like some kind of compulsive liar.
You get
But
it?
that's ridiculous. There's a way worse liar than me in our group.
Huh?
A liar worse than you. I'm talking about Maki.
Huh?
What?
What do you mean Maki's a liar? Maki admitted it during the class trial, remember? Ryoma wanted her to show him his motive video because he was looking for a reason to live.
Well, you know.
That wasn't the whole story. Ryoma was blackmailing you, wasn't he, Maki?
Huh?
Blackmail? Ryoma just so happened to discover Maki's true identity. So he used that to blackmail her. I bet he said something like, if you don't show me my motive video, I'll tell everyone what you really are. That's why Maki didn't want us to know she met with Ryoma.
Which means...
She wanted to keep her true identity a secret. That's why she kept quiet until the last minute.
Hold on!
What shit are you making up now? Maki's true identity? What? I've known Maki's true identity the whole time. For a moment there, I thought Maki had disappeared. She moved so fast. Oh dear.
You know, this is an interesting turn of events. But would you really kill me in front of everyone?
Hey, Maki! What the hell's going on?
Yeah, you can probably
She's
snap
not
my
the
neck
ultimate
like a
child
twig right now.
caregiver.
But that's not your style.
She's the ultimate assassin.
You would rather kill from the shadows, right, Miss Ultimate Assassin?
I knew it. I knew it.